Good morning, students. Welcome back once again. And myself, Shomiran sir. And today I am here to teach you map pointing. So, students, you know that map pointing is an important part of your syllabus. And today I will discuss about the map pointing of geography from your first chapter, that is India size and location. So I hope, students, that all of you have gone through my last videos as well as what I have explained you have understood and also done the question answer. So in this part only we will discuss the map. So let us first see what you have to practice from this chapter. So you can see few of the thing on the screen, that is neighboring countries of India, all the neighboring countries which are sharing land border, as well as which are our neighbors but not sharing land borders, they are separated by water body. All the states and its capital, every states we have to practice, and as well as its capital, all union territories and its capital, the union territories, oceans, seas and other water bodies around India. As the southern part of India is called the peninsular India, so you know it is surrounded by sea on three sides, two sea and one ocean, that is Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean, as well as few of the water bodies around it we have to practice, and the important latitudes and longitude, the latitudinal longitudinal extent, as well as the Tropic of Cancer and Indian Standard Meridian. So these things you have to practice from the chapter. Students, look at the map on the screen. Here our country India is given, as well as its neighboring countries are also there. So you can see in the northwestern part you can see Pakistan. It is sharing border with India. Then Afghanistan, a very little bit of border Afghanistan is sharing with India. Then in the north there is China, which is also sharing border through the states. Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Myanmar. So these are the countries which are sharing land borders with India. So among it, Bangladesh is sharing the longest land border with India. Don't be confused, that is Bangladesh. Okay. So and second is China and third is Pakistan. So Bangladesh, as it is surrounded by every side with the border of India, so it is sharing the longest land border with our country. And to the south we can see Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is there, which is also our neighbor, as well as Maldives are also there. See Maldives to the extreme south on Indian Ocean. So Maldives are also sharing border. Here is Maldives in the southern part of our country. Let us enlarge, then you can see here is Maldives. So Sri Lanka and Maldives are also our neighbor, but they are not sharing any land border with our country. So from here you have to practice which countries are sharing border with India, as well as who are our also neighbor in the south but not sharing the border, they are separated by water body. In our next slide we can see that name of the states and their capitals. So you know that India at present have 28 states and 9 union territories. Okay, previously it was 29 state, but nowadays in the northern part, that is Kashmir, was divided into two parts. One is the Ladakh, another is Jammu Kashmir. So they are now the union territories and 28 states are there. So here the name of the states are given, this side on the left hand side, and right hand side of the column is capital and the name of the states and the capital. So from here you have to all the states and the name of the states, all the states and capital you have to memorize, as well as you have to locate it on the map. Any question come from, suppose what is the capital of Assam, you have to locate. So Assam capital is this word, you have to locate the capital. Or suppose name of the capital is given, which state it is there. Suppose here is Jaipur, in which state it is, in Rajasthan. Then Agartala, it is Tripura. Then Bangalore, it is Karnataka. So these types of question come from here, and you have to locate it properly on the map. Here are the list of the union territories. You can see there are 9 union territories and present, as well as they are also given their capital, their population, and the island festival, whatever. But from here only you have to prepare what is the name of the union territories and their capital. So you can see the name of the union territories: Andaman Nicobar, Daman Diu, Lakshadweep, Chandigarh, National Capital Territory of Delhi, Lakshadweep, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Jammu Kashmir, and Puducherry or Pondicherry. So these are the 9 union territories at present, and as well as the capital. So in the next map I am showing you where you have to locate the states and the capital and how. So here is an Indian map with state division and its capital. So from here you can practice it, or from your atlas book also you can practice it. You will take one blank Indian map where state is divided, and from there you will write the name of all the states as well as their capital, and just color it if you want, and use pencil color for coloring it. So suppose the question is asked, which one is the largest state of India? So here it is, see, Rajasthan. Like this indirect question also will come, or direct question, just locate Odisha. So if it is given like that, so you have to locate Odisha. So like that. Or any capital of UP where you will place, suppose capital of UP is Lucknow, so you have to place it on UP where it is located. So like this way you should practice this map. See the map on the South Indian states also, like this you will color it, or you will shade it according to your using symbols, as well as you should write the name and their capital. So these types of map you can get anywhere in your atlas or in any of the internet website, and from there you can practice it. So first of all you just go through it, then without seeing it you should practice. So next, let's see our next slide. We have told that already here in this map, along last map all the state name is given properly. Here all the capital of and the union territories are shown. Suppose Chandigarh. So where Chandigarh is located, this is the capital territory of Chandigarh. Then Delhi, then here is Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu. Then in south you can see Pondicherry. Okay, Andaman and Nicobar Island, these are all the union territories. Or here is Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep is also an union territories. In the north, here it is not divided. So this part is Jammu and Kashmir, the union territory, and this part is the Ladakh. So these are also the union territory. This division you have already seen in the last map. So these are the union territories where they are located. Now let us come to the latitudinal and the longitudinal extent. You have already read in the chapter. So India is located as in the northern hemisphere. So you can see the southernmost point of Indian mainland, that is this part, which is also known as Kanyakumari. So it is 8°4' north. See this 8°4' north, it's the southernmost latitude of India. This one is the last line which is touching the southernmost point, and the northernmost latitude, this one, see over here, this part, the extreme north, 37°6' north, this is the northernmost latitude. This line, it is clearly given. So if these types of question comes that mark the northernmost latitude of India or southernmost latitude of India, you have to draw any line and you have to write the value of latitude. Now next comes to the westernmost part. So westernmost part, 68 degree 7 minute east. So this one is the westernmost part of India, and this part you see 97 degree 25 minute east. This part is the westernmost part of India and the extreme part of Arunachal Pradesh, and here it is the extreme part of Saurashtra, Gujarat. So these are the westernmost and easternmost longitude of India. So it is clearly seen over here. These are the important latitudes as well as longitudes and latitudes, as well as the standard meridian of India, Indian Standard Time. This one, the Indian Standard Time, 82 degree 30 minute east. It passes to Mirzapur, UP, and from here the entire time of India is denoted. It is the standard time of India. This line passes through Mirzapur in UP, and from here the entire Indian time is controlled. So it is the standard meridian of India, 82 degree 30 minute east. Now some of the states are there through which the Tropic of Cancer passes. So here you can see the line Tropic of Cancer. It is dividing India into two halves, the northern part and the southern part. So this northern part on the north of Tropic of Cancer, this is called the temperate zone, and the southern part of Tropic of Cancer, this is called the torrid zone. So now here the name of the states given through which the Tropic of Cancer passes. The Tropic of Cancer is passing through 8 states. Number 1 is Gujarat, second one is Rajasthan, third one is the Madhya Pradesh, fourth one is Chhattisgarh, next fifth one is Jharkhand, sixth one is West Bengal, seventh one is Tripura, and eighth one is Mizoram. So these are the states through which Tropic of Cancer passes through. At the bottom also I have written the name of all the states through which Tropic of Cancer passes. So it is also an important latitude of our country, which is dividing India into two equal halves. In the previous map also you can see the name of the states is clearly given through which the Tropic of Cancer passes through. Mizoram, Tripura, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. So this is also an important line of latitude. You have to practice it. So students, another important thing, let me discuss the water body. So you know the southern part of India is called the peninsular India. The extreme south map I have taken because here two important things are there what you have to practice from here. One is the Park Strait and another is the Gulf of Mannar. So Park Strait, the strait is a narrow strip of water body which is separating two large landmass, that is India and Sri Lanka. So a narrow strip of water body is separating two landmass. So this part is called the Park Strait. See here, it is written Park Strait. Okay, and here is also a gulf between India and Sri Lanka. This is called the Gulf of Mannar, Mannar. So this is an gulf. So these are the two water bodies which is separating Sri Lanka from India. So these two water bodies are also very important. You have to practice. And in the south you can see there is Indian Ocean. In the east there is Bay of Bengal, and this part in the west there is Arabian Sea. These are the water bodies you have to practice, and India have a long coastline. So students, I have already discussed what you have to practice from this map. Now let us discuss about some of the question. So these types of question will come in the examination, maybe some indirect question or direct question. So first of all you have to know the answer of the question, then you have to point it on the map. So here are some sample question given. You can practice these types of question. Suppose a country that shares land border with India in the northwest. So in the northwest many countries are there. So which country is sharing the land border? Suppose from this map you see here is the northwestern part, that is Pakistan and Afghanistan. So the country which is sharing land border in the northwest, Pakistan and Afghanistan. So any of the state which is sharing border with this country Pakistan, Afghanistan, you can write the name of the state Rajasthan or Punjab or Jammu Kashmir. Okay, like that. So from here you can have to know the answer and you have to point it on the map. Next question is state through which Tropic of Cancer passes. Just now I have discussed about 8 states through which Tropic of Cancer passes. So if this type of question come in examination, you will just write name of one state. If it is asked to write name of one state or two state or three state, according to that you will write it down as well as you will mark that state. Then a strait separating Sri Lanka from India. I have also learned just in the previous slide. I have discussed that India is separated from Sri Lanka through two water bodies, that is Gulf of Mannar and Pak Strait, these two. So any of the water bodies you will mark it according to that question. This is Gulf of Mannar, this is Pak Strait. Just now I have discussed, so in your map from here you can get it. Next question, southernmost latitude of India. In the previous slide I have already shown the southernmost latitude, that is 8 degree 4 minute north, so which is touching the extreme point of Kanyakumari. So that is the southernmost latitude of our country. Just now I have already discussed 8 degree 4 minute north, which is just the southernmost point. Here Kanyakumari is located and it is just southernmost latitude of India. Okay. Next question, an Indian state sharing border with China. Many states are sharing border with China. Uttarakhand, then Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh. So any of the state from here you will write the name and answer. So these are the states sharing border. Himachal Pradesh is a state, Uttarakhand is a state, Sikkim is a state, Arunachal Pradesh is a state. So these states are sharing border with China. So any of the state you should point it out over there and you can have to mark it. A landlocked union territory. Landlocked means which is not sharing any land water border or which doesn't have any coastline. Landlocked union territory. So any of the landlocked union territory, suppose Chandigarh. Chandigarh is a union territory which is bounded by land on all the sides. So it can be, you can write this answer, or Delhi. It is a landlocked union territory. Rest of the union territories, Daman and Diu, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, they are not landlocked. They are located on the coast. So you have to write the landlocked union territory if it is asked like this. Chandigarh or Delhi, these are the landlocked union territories. From here anyone you can write it. Next question is state on the west coast. Any of the state on the western coastal plain of India. Suppose this is the western coast and this is the eastern coast. So these along western coast, which coast states are located? Here Maharashtra is there, Goa is there, Karnataka is there, Kerala is there. So these states, from your atlas it will be also clear. So these, any of the state, if it is coming in your question, any of the state you can write, or two state you can write. If it is asked that name the states which are located along east coast, so here Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, they are located on the east coast. So like this question you should practice. Standard meridian of India. Just now I have shown you from the map standard meridian of India, which is passing through Mirzapur. So this is the standard meridian of India, which is passing to Mirzapur in the UP. This line you have to draw it. Next question is mark the largest and the smallest state. So which one is the largest state in terms of area? Rajasthan. And the smallest state is Goa. So from the map, the largest and the smallest state you will prepare. So this one is Rajasthan and the largest state, and this one is Goa, the smallest state in terms of its area. A state in South India which do not have coast. So South India which do not have coast. First of all you have to know the name of the state, then you should mark. So let us enlarge this map, it is clear to us. So all this state, Telangana, it is located in South India, but it is not sharing any coastal border. It is a landlocked state. So if the question is there, a state which in the South India which is not along the coast or not sharing any coastline. Rest of the state you can see they have the coastline, but Telangana doesn't have any coastline. They are the landlocked state. Next question is, a state which do not have an international border or lie on the coast. It is a very tricky question, which is not sharing any international border or do not have any coastline or not lie on the coast. So student, what will be the answer? So suppose Madhya Pradesh. You see this map. Madhya Pradesh, the state Madhya Pradesh, this one, it is not sharing any international border or non, it is lying on the coast. So this can be the answer. Or Chhattisgarh also, it is not sharing any international border or not lying on the coast. Jharkhand also, this answer can be. Telangana also. Rest of the state you can see all are either sharing national border or they are lying on the coast. But these states, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, these four states, they are in the central or the middle part of our country, which is not sharing any international border or not they are sharing any coastline. So these are the types of question that you should practice from here. Many other question can be there that will be also discussed on the next video on the slide, and you should take one state divided Indian map and you should write the name of all the states, the union territories and the capital, as well as the neighboring countries, the latitudinal longitudinal lines, the important latitude longitudes and all the water bodies. If one map is not enough for you, you can take two map and you can divide it the pointing and you can practice. So these are the things which I have discussed in the syllabus. So students, today up to this much, and thank you all, and all of you should stay at home and stay safe.